to another video of ice cream. Yeah, we have again Age of Empires 3. Yeah, this is nothing new. But well, as you might know by now, Mexican civilization have been nerfed, completely nerfed till the limits, and now Mexico is not able for a meta game. Yeah, it's not on the meta. So for that reason, I'm getting back to U.S.A. civilization, and now in this video I'm gonna show you the best technique with U.S.A. It's not rush, it's actually a FF, a fast forward to third age, but actually it will work if you need to rush or you get rushed by anyone. Get into it, okay? So I'm gonna play against the AI because it's more comfortable for me to record it just because of it, but believe me, this works pretty good on online games, okay? I'm picking U.S.A. I'm setting up the conditions of the match. Yeah, the difficult, the age, resources, and well, as you might know by this point, it's on random enemy, okay, random opponent, and it's because of something I want to make it more clear that this strategy works against everyone, okay? So you don't have to worry for any kind of counter because the civilization and this strategy works well with any opponent, okay? So first of all, you might know that with US civilization, get experience by doing a lot of things with your hero is one of the most important things here, because you're getting the cards, and with the cards you can do a lot of things with U.S.A. It's the strongest point of this civilization, so that's what we want. That's what we want here, okay? So first of all, in the end of this video, I'm gonna show you the deck that I'm using, just in case that you decide to apply this strategy. First of all, we need to focus all our villagers into wood, okay? We need at least 4 villagers into wood, because we need to reach 300, okay? Why 300? Because we need 100 for a house, and we're still needing 200 for get the card of French immigrants, in order to get 3 courier death voice, or whatever it gets pronounced, don't worry. This card here, the blue one, the French one, yeah, that's we have it. That card will gonna help us to increase our economy, and after that we're going for the gold, okay? Another card that sent us a bank, and that card will help our economy to get stronger in the match. So it's pretty important since the beginning to have this bank, because we don't have to worry anymore about gold with this bank. So we need to reach 350 of gold in order to get that card. It's kind of expensive, but in early game it's possible, it's viable, as you will see. Okay, so we put every civilian, every villager into gold, but we need 4, just 4, that's a magic number, 4 into food, okay? Unless that you see that the food is not enough for making villagers. In that case, well, 5 could be good, but it's not the number that we want. 4 is the key number. I focused a lot into my hero, and I forgot totally about stopping making gold, okay? So once you reach 350, stop making gold and go everyone into food. Okay, so you can improve the times you watch in this video, in case you want to know it, okay? Once you get the card, you're gonna get this, get the bank, and gonna start making some food to get into the second age. Okay, I'm trying to explore, and well, I'm trying to annoy my opponent, but he seems not to be annoyed, so who cares, I'm going. By now we want to get 19 villagers, okay, or 19 a population, not 20, 19 a population. Most of times you get 19 villagers, but in this case I'm getting three more population here with 2 horses and my hero. I think that the hero doesn't contest the population, but well, the 2 horses for sure they work like that, I guess. No, they don't count too. Well, 19 villagers is what we want, okay, on population. And once we reach 19 of population, it's time to get into second age. Why 19? Why not more? Why not less? Because 19 is gonna give us a lot of economy and a strong economy for middle and late game, okay? So the most important thing is don't forget to don't reach 20, because if you gain 20, this is affecting the strategy on second age, so don't get 20. In this case too, we get into second age with Virginia because it gives us one special card that once you get this card, that is actually one of the modifies on the update. Once you get this card, you will get for free 2 more. So you're sacrificing 1 card, and in order to get 2, okay? So that's the reason that we get in Virginia on second age. And once you move into second age, you need to move every civilian, every villager into wood. Once again, you get just 4 into food, and the rest of your population is going into wood in order to build houses. How many houses we need? At least we need 4 houses, and we need a marketplace, okay? Why do we need a marketplace? In this case, you have to take the decision. I'm gonna stop the match just for a little, just to show you something, okay? My opponent here is based on economy, okay? So when the civilizations are based on economy, that means that they won't attack us till they get a good economy. So that means that it's gonna take a long while before they attacked me. So that happens with some civilizations like Japanese one. So in this case, if I matching against a civilization that is not focused on economy and is focused on hard rushing, like U.S. native civilizations with a lot of horses and hard rush at mid 5 or mid 7 or mid 6, in that case we're not gonna build the marketplace, and instead that we're gonna build houses, because we're gonna stop the rush with a lot of units at our base. So that means that we're gonna need a lot of population, and we're gonna need 2 more houses or 1 house more instead the marketplace. But since the moment that I knew that I matched in Japanese, I decided to go into third age on fast forward, okay? So this is the thing. This strategy gives you the chance of decide between going to third age or staying in second age. So if you get rushed, the most recommendable thing is to stay in second age and start pushing, or maybe just keep the rush out of your base and go to third age. But if the enemy is focused on economy, you can get into third age with a strong economy, and that's the reason that I built the marketplace. As you can see, I have a card that I didn't use, and that card is gonna give us the advantage of get every single improvement of the marketplace for free. So I'm gonna improve food, I'm gonna improve gold collect, food collect, and after that wood collect, because those are the most important things for my civilization, and that's the reason we're building a marketplace. So you need to decide and make decisions with this strategy, and leaves the place to give the user one or two free decisions in the process of playing of the match. Well, get back into the video. I'm gonna show you that I'm building 4 houses because we're gonna need at least 4 houses, and once we reach the second age, we're gonna get that card that gives us the improvements of the marketplace for free. I decided to do at least 5 or 6 houses, I don't remember pretty well, but 4 is the minimum quantity for houses that you're gonna need. So 5 is gonna be alright. As you can see, marketplace improvements for free. I'm gonna need more civilians, and in this point, as I said before, I decided to go for economy, for a strong economy, and fast forward to third age, because I know that my opponent is gonna make some time with economy, and it's not gonna focus into attacking, into rush. So that gives us a small window of time that we can use for improve our economy and make our civilization stronger. Okay, I get another card and I'm gonna use it as long as possible, I think. Well, we keep in the collect. The most important thing is to get into third age, so for that reason we're gonna need 100 of gold and 1,200 of food and 1,000 of gold. I'm sorry, 1,000. So as you can see here, I'm canceling the military units in order to get enough resources to get into second age, and I'm focusing all my resources, all my villagers into gold in order to get to third age. Because once we reach the third age, our civilization is gonna be really strong by the cards that we can get. 100, I decided to cancel this and get into third. I'm gonna, well, I don't remember the name of the state that we picked, but well, you saw it, right? Now we're moving into food and gold. That's our priority because we're gonna build a lot of military units by this point. Once you're getting into this third age, you're gonna need a lot of military units into attacking or into contain the attack against you. So that's the reason that I'm going for the military units by this point. As you can see, now we're building some army. I'm gonna explore the map a little just to make sure that there's no any more treasures that we can pick, because treasures, as I said before, is pretty important for the U.S. civilization because of the experience that you're getting and the cards that you're getting for. Now we have 3 cards left, as you can see, because we used this card that gives you 2 more just using 1. So we used 1, we gain 2, and we saved 1. So that means that we have 3 cards, and that's the key, my friends, to have a lot of cards into third age, because that's gonna make able the strategy of GATLINGs. That is the new strategy, the new push that U.S. civilization have with this update. Okay. Okay, we're waiting, nothing's happening. Building more army. Making some improvements into our army. I'm planning of attack. As you can see, we're getting more soldiers by the cards, and we're getting the GATLINGs. 3 GATLINGs and more soldiers. That's the most important thing. Before get the GATLINGs, make sure to have the soldiers to support your GATLINGs, because you don't want to lose them. Not any one of them I'm improving the time of building soldiers. That's pretty important, because as I said before, we want to reduce the time of making soldiers in order to get a lot of soldiers and don't enable the enemy to kill our gatlings easily. So we're getting off the pressure of the opponent. I want to put the flag, but it's not able. As you can see, by this point, now stop. By this point, as you can see, we have 70 of population, and we just had 71. So that means that 6 houses are not enough, okay, as you can see, because in the beginning of the match, there wasn't that much. It's minute 11 of the match. As you can see, six houses seems to be a lot of houses and unnecessary spending of wood. But by this point, you will realize that we're making a lot of army into not much time. We're doing it so quick. So that means that we're gonna need more houses in order to get the gatlings. Okay, so if you're not getting the gatlings, you're totally wasting the whole strategy and the whole economy that you have. Okay, let's get back into the match. And by this point, I'm getting no houses, and that's the reason that I'm not asking about 2 more gatlings, and I'm asking about improve my army. That's the reason that we include in 3 cards of improving of the army, in order to make our soldiers stronger and stronger and make them last for a long time. Okay, so we're gonna get a last treasure here, because our hero is not that strong by now, got not much HP. So we're going into food. As you can see, we're lacking of food, and we're going to attack. We don't have to wait much time, because our enemy is gonna get stronger and stronger, and by this point we have a strong army. They have nothing but their base, because as you saw, we killed every single enemy that pushed it into our base. So that means that we're a little bit free of pressure by the army, by the opposite army. Okay, anyway, we're facing the base of the enemy here. Look, there's not much to do here because he's defeated. By this point, he's defeated. We need to kill the enemy units and the quarters of the enemy before to get into the center of the town. Don't try to get the center of the town. This is not that kind of strategy where you ignore everything and go to the center. This is a hard pushing, so that means that you have to make the enemy get back, destroying everything that you have in front of you. It doesn't matter, that is not the most important thing. You have to destroy everything that it's on your range in order to increase your army by the process of pushing and destroy enemy buildings and enemy units. We get into food. As you can see, I had nothing left of food and have a lot of gold, so that is stopping my army generation. Anyway, it's not that hard, it's not that bad. As you can see, killing the enemy heroes is the most important thing with U.S. because that gives us a lot of experience, and the experience gives you more cards. As I said before, cards are pretty important for U.S. civilization. We're going into the center of the civilization. Yeah. And basically by this point everything is set, everything is done. There's nothing else to do. 2 more gatlings. So, well, it's done. This strategy works against every single an enemy and civilization. So don't worry about if this is gonna work, if it's not gonna work. By this point you can get the factory, because it's gonna make your economy stronger and stronger, and I'm gonna make some food by that. Keep pushing, destroying the enemy quarters. And well, everything is done here. We put the flag, and it's basically a GG, because he have no villagers left, and we can still pushing the enemy till the point that we want. He have by this point no resources left to make military units, and if he have the resources, he have no buildings to create the units faster to contain us. Okay, so that's the reason of all our improves. So if you think that you're getting rushed, you can use some cards of second age in order to get off of the push, get off of the rush by that moment. But if you see that the enemy civilization is gonna take a long while before they attack, well, you can decide to go to fast forward into third age, and that's the most recommendable and viable way of this strategy. So I'm making my army stronger and stronger by these improves that are quite amazing for military units. Really, they get improved by a lot with these 3 cards. I think that one card is Marines, the other card is well, I don't remember the names, but you can see it at the end of the video. So by this point, I'm destroying the enemy buildings, I'm destroying enemy civilization, and there's nothing else to do. Here's all the strategy in case you want to get into 4th age and get some rockets. In 4th age by our deck, we get in some rockets and some cannons that are pretty strong against fortress, against fences, against walls, against buildings. So if you want to get into 4th civilization, it's more focused on destroying buildings and destroying the fortress and the base of the enemy, in case that you think that this rush is not working, this push is not working, in case that you get defeated and the enemy is gonna get cannons. Well, getting to 4th age can work, okay, can work. But if you think that the enemy is going for horses and your units are not working, you can get into horses too. Okay, so the deck enables you to get some horses by cards, and in that way you might have some advantage against horses enemies too. I think you can get dragons, I think you can get horses with guns. I don't remember the name, but well, as you can see, we're getting into 4th age. I think that was Ohio. Good morning. No, we're exploring the map just to get the enemy and just to know where he is. But basically, the match is already done. Is home at this moment. I'm killing every single code that he had, and now they are mine. So I'm waiting by this moment just to show you how you can get into 4th age, and it's not that late. Yeah, minute 20, I know, but in this case, if you're fighting 1 against 1, it's not, maybe it's really too much time. But if you play in 3 against 3, 20 minutes for a match is not that much, and you can get into 4th age more or less at minute 20. So that means that it's a good strategy into getting into 4th age, into pushing, and into getting to 3rd age with a fast forward. well, that's basically all. We get into the deck. Let's see the deck. Here's the deck. You can copy it. I'm not gonna explain to you because it's really boring. But as you can see, I'm gonna show you that there's some cards in second age that are already set it to get off of the rush. So if they are rushing you, you can get 8 militias. I think that startle militias or something like that is called of that unit. Well, you can get 8 soldiers, and for 250 of wood, you will get 6 horses with rifles. So you can get 14 units in this age just with 2 cards. And as you saw before, we get a lot of cards at the beginning of the game, so it's pretty viable to get these 2 if you think that you're getting rushed. Okay, so instead of the marketplace improvements card, you will get these 2 cards that will help you to get off of the rush and keep pushing into the enemy's base by that age. So I would recommend that while you do that, at the same time you're going into third age in order to get the gatlings, in order to get 9 extra units and a lot of army improvements. And well, that's basically it. You can copy the deck. It's here. Fourth age is focused on cannons, as you can see. And well, that's everything. Hope you enjoyed the video. Hope you enjoyed the strategy. Hope you enjoyed everything that I showed you before in this video, and see you next time. Of course, by this point, the original strategy of this, well, this is mine original strategy, but it was inspired of one strategy that I saw on YouTube. So if I see the original strategy that I saw like 2 years ago or something, I'm gonna show you in the description of the video. And well, that's it. See you next time.